Spring, we took you on a tour of the North Pacific Cannery Museum in Port Edward with David Boyce. Today, we'll visit the cannery once again and see some of the improvements that have happened since our last visit. A couple of changes, Nancy, since we were here in March, one of them being the gatehouse, which we just saw out front as you come into the cannery.
That's correct. We're now using the gatehouse to sell tickets from, whereas last time you saw it, it was in pretty poor condition.
What exactly is it?
It's the wheelhouse off the Pacific Satellite. The vessel had a fire, and when they rebuilt, the owner donated the original wheelhouse to us and put a different wheelhouse on the vessel.
A couple of other improvements as we go around today. One is the cenotaph, which is right behind us here.
That's correct. In the cenotaph, it has been here with the plaque, but we have put a boardwalk to it so that people can easily get there, including those in wheelchairs.
What's the meaning of the cenotaph?
It was given to us because this is a National Historic Site chosen by the Historic Sites and Monuments Board in Ottawa as being of national significance.
Inside, I guess, what's known as the canning room right now, and some new equipment in the last few months here.
That's correct. We have here two canning lines, one from the turn of the century, which you see is primarily the wooden tables and very little mechanical or machinery of any sort, and then one from the 40s in which we have the full line. And you'll find that there are minor differences between the 40 lines and the modern ones, with a lot of the parts being interchangeable. The turn of the century line has been completed. There's still work to be done on the machinery for the 1940s line, but it's in place.
Will the museum ever consider maybe down the road of operating them to give live demonstrations, or is that pretty well out of the picture?
It's probably out of the picture to operate them, especially if we were dealing with fish. We might get them to the point where we would can something. But part of the possibility of getting the cannery was an agreement that we would not use it to can fish.
Nice motif here. You've actually got fish on the line here.
We're working on getting fish in different states to show the various steps as they go along, so that we would start with complete fish at the butchering table and end up with the chunks to go into the cans at the filling tables.
Into the salt shed now, and Nancy, we have behind us a display right now that's being worked on and one in front of us that's brand new.
That's correct. Behind us is the display that the Model Railway Association is working on. It will be of the Skeena River area, and the exterior of the display has been made to look like a Victorian train station. Then on the other side of us is a display relating to shipping. Everything that came into the cannery's original came either by ship or by train. This is 1910 on. So in this area of the cannery, we are recognizing the importance of these aspects of transportation to the cannery's history. And on the display in front of us, where we're talking about shipping, we have some of the early equipment, the compasses, then going into depth sounders, one from the period of the Second World War, and into the very early Loran, that type of thing, as well as eventually there will be a mural with a ship showing the unloading of the vessel, of the type of things that would be brought here to the cannery.
As we close out our tour of the North Pacific Cannery Museum, Nancy, we see that some of the houses have been painted up.
That's correct. Over the course of the summer, we had the village painted so that it is now in the same colors that it was originally, the white with the green trim. And the main cannery complex is the white with red trim, which is the colors of the ABC company, which first owned the cannery. It's the original colors.
As of October 1st, you've changed your hours now for people who'd like to see the Cannery Museum?
Yes, we've gone to winter hours, and we are now open 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday. So the days we are closed are Monday and Tuesday, and the hours are from 10 until 4.
Will some of the features you have during the summer continue into the fall and winter?
Yes, all of the displays will be in place, and we will have guided tours for some of the time period. Then, of course, this month we'll be having our Halloween event. That's the Sunday before Halloween, October 24th.